everybody, good evening. It is 5:20 here in the UK. I know it's a little early for some of you to be online, but I just want to go live and have a chat. As you can tell of the title, I want to talk about my nan, who has been gone 5 weeks tomorrow, and tomorrow is her funeral. So I just want to come on and talk for a bit and kind of just say, how heartbroken I am, and I've been feeling intensely sad the last few days, and it's been really, really hard to not cry and try and keep myself controlled and, not let my emotions get too much of the better of me. But today is really, really hard. I'm not going to lie. Hey, Christina. Hey, John. How you doing? Today I'm feeling really, 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 really miserable. I'm feeling really quite down and upset, and I know tomorrow is going to be even more harder to face and to deal with. Hey Clint Brook, hey Tinky Winky, hey Marines Army Mum, good to see you. I'm, I feel absolutely lost. I'm dreading tomorrow because tomorrow will be the final day to get closure. Tomorrow will be where I get to put her to rest, and I'm just absolutely dreading it. I'm really, really not looking forward to tomorrow at all. And I've also been taking some time out from the channel as well, so I've been kind of MIA a bit, and I thought today of all days would be good just to kind of talk about my nan and kind of exchange some thoughts about her. And I've actually written up a little script here, kind of letter that I wrote her this morning. I sat here in tears, kind of hi C Payton, how you doing? I kind of been sitting here writing my thoughts out to her and getting some of my emotions out, and I am finding it intensely difficult to keep it together. I think I try, Clint. I'm not as strong as I make out. Trust me, I'm not. The last few weeks I've really had to keep my bottle about myself and try and keep myself focused and busy, and it's come to a point now where I'm just really not coping that great. I really do miss my nan, and I wish she was still here, because these last 5 weeks have just sucked badly. And it's awful. I don't want to go through this again, and it's just horrible. I miss her, and thanks Marie's Army Mum, I appreciate it. Like, I really do miss her, and it doesn't feel right not having her here, and it just feels really weird that she's not here to talk to me anymore. And like, I know tomorrow is going to be the hardest day of all days that I've missed her. But hey, Music Movie, how's it going? I am feeling intensely lost, and it's just heart destroying, soul destroying, and the fact that I have to wait till tomorrow to say goodbye for the final time, and knowing that that's weighing on my conscience. I know, Clint, but that kind of doesn't help right now. Like, I'm feeling intensely sad, and having to look at a photo earlier just set me off. And it's just, I'm not in a great mindset today. I'm not. I've woken up in tears and tears and tears. And hey, Crime Curious, how you doing? And it's just a really, really hard thing to be thinking of. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, she was a nice lady, and she never let anything get to her. And she's always the strong, like, matriarch of the family. And today it just sucks, because tomorrow is the day where she gets cremated, and I'm really, really dreading it. Today and tomorrow is going to be the 2 days I'm not going to cope too well. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep my tears at bay, but I'm really struggling to I'm struggling to keep my emotions in check. And I just really, really, today's just hit me full square in the face, if I'm honest. I've just really, really Joe, do check your messages on Instagram, please. I did message you earlier. I'm really, really struggling today. I've got up and cried constantly. Hey, Rooster. And it's destroying me. And I'm not going to lie, these last 6 weeks, I've masked it. I've masked and masked and masked no end, to the point where I've had to cope and cope and cope and cope, because people expect me to just cope automatically, and I'm not. And today and tomorrow is going to kill me, and I really am not looking forward to it. I'm feeling in really overwhelmed, overdrive, if you want to call it that. I'm feeling really weak and just, it sucks. It sucks. And I just wish that people knew what it was like for an autistic person to go through this shit. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's lonely. It's dark. It's depressing. It's, it's just horrible. And I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to be like this. But grief is grief, I guess. And it's just horrible. Hey, Rabbit Man, good to see you. I'm just really, really not dealing well, and it's just really hit me, knowing that tomorrow is so final, and knowing that tomorrow we will be putting my nan to rest, and I have no words. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to think. It's just, I feel so lost without her being here, and I know that she was suffering towards the end, and it's just a lonely way to feel, and not knowing how to say it, how to put into words how much the pain sucks. She was just someone that I admired, I looked up to, and to not have her here is just awful. It sucks. It hurts. It feels like I've had my whole chest ripped out. And it's just something that I never thought I'd have to go through so quickly again. The fact that I've only lost my other nana 7 years this December, and now to lose my nan on top of that, it's just like, now I've lost both my grandparents, and going through it so soon just feels wrong. It feels not fair. It feels like my life has been turned upside down yet again with everything else that I've been going through on this platform recently. And it's, enough is enough. Like, I shouldn't have to put up with the stuff that I've faced already. Then to lose my nan and go through all this grief and pain and hurt and upset and confusion, frustration, loneliness. It's really, 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 really hard for an autistic person to go through. And I wasn't thinking about going live, but I thought, you know what, I'll reach out to people. Hey, Brad. Yeah, it is, Rabbit Man. It is heartbreaking. I don't want to have to do this, but I've got no choice. It is the fact my nan's gone. She's not going to be coming back, and I have to face the rest of my life without her. And I was lucky I had nearly 36 years to be with her, and I wish it could have been a bit longer, but it is what it is. I'm glad that she's gone to be with my granddad and gone to be with the Lord. I'm glad that he took her out of her suffering and took her. And I wish, in a way, I wasn't being so selfish right now. But, I just wish that it wasn't as soon as what it was. And, grief is never easy. And having to sit here and talk about it is some kind of solace, I guess, some kind of compassion towards you guys, and to kind of open up to you guys and be like, look, I'm not doing great. It's really, really sucking the energy out of me. And, it's really, really hard to face all this stuff and confront the feelings and emotions that I'm going through, and just all the situation that I'm facing already, and not knowing how to try and speak about it in a way that is helpful and in a way that will help somebody. And I hope that these words don't trigger anybody. I really don't want to trigger anybody or upset anybody. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. And I just wish that it didn't have to happen now, but it is what it is. Hey, wifey. Hey, Sean. Hey, Simple Man. How's it going? Um, I am feeling really lost. I've cried so many times I've lost count today. I know tomorrow is going to be a lot worse. I know tomorrow is going to be where I'm completely off social media tomorrow. I won't be around tomorrow, probably not. If I am around, it'll probably be late evening my time by the time it's all done and over with. But um, hey, David, how's it going? And yeah, I want to come on just to talk about it, get it off my chest, and kind of, I guess, make some kind of descriptive talk about it. And thank you, David. I appreciate it. My nan was a matriarch. She was very, there for everyone. Hello, Connie. How's it going? And it's one of the hardest things I think since my grandma that I've dealt with. And hey, Janette Bates, good to see you. Hey, Tasha, good to see you. And I didn't want to hide my feelings from you guys. You don't deserve that, and you want to see the raw side of my autism. This is it. This is the raw side of how my autism is. This is how I cope. This is how I express my emotion, and you guys want more of this. So, I want to be here to, show my thoughts and my feelings and try to understand why, I may feel up and down. And like, I know obviously tomorrow is the big kind of final send off day, but today just really smacked me in the face. And, I didn't think I was going to be this weak about it. And today is just the start of waking up to where I am now at nearly 20 to 6 in the evening. I feel absolute empty. I feel lost. I feel lonely. I feel hurt. And I know that's selfish of me, I guess, to feel hurt. But, I just wish she could be here still. I wish that she didn't have to leave me, as sorry as that sounds. And, I know she'd probably be thinking of me right now and going, Gemma, what the bloody hell are you doing? And, she wouldn't want me to be upset. Hey, Team Brittany. And I just miss her. I just wish that I had a little more time to be with her, because let's face it, I didn't really spend much time with her in the last couple of years because I just hadn't thought about it. And just I wish I would have done more with her, I guess. I wish I would have made a bit more of an effort and realised the time was short. And it's I've made a mistake, and that sucks as much as I want to admit it. And I just hope to God tomorrow will be quickly, it'll go quick, it'll be boom, 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 done, and then I can try and get back to some kind of normality, I guess, some kind of normal function. Thank you, C. Payton. Thank you, Team Brittany. I know some of my trolls will probably make fun of all this shit. I really don't care. They can come and bash me all they want. I really couldn't give two shits today, to be honest. If my trolls want to come and do what they want to do, whatever. And it is horrible. Like, grief sucks. It really does suck. And knowing the fact that I've still got nearly another 24 hours till I have to face, well, just under 24 hours now, but it is what it is. Hey Dorian, how's it going? And it's just not a nice feeling to be going through right now. It's just the intense grief, the pain, the loneliness, the heartbreak, the loss has finally hit me, I think. And I know she's been gone 6 weeks tomorrow, and it doesn't seem real. These last 6 weeks has been like a dream. It's been like it feels like she's gone on a holiday and then she's going to be coming back, and I know she's not. As pathetic as that sounds, like it feels like she's gone on a holiday. Oh, she'll be back anytime, and no, she's gone. Like I can't. Um, Thank you, Diane McGowan. I appreciate you. I just words can't express how much this loss has hurt me compared to what my gran did. And hi, Stuart. Um, and I want to come talk about it and just share some thoughts, feelings, and read a letter that I've written to my nana. Childish as that sounds, I've written a letter to her, and it kind of says a lot of things that I'm going through right now, and kind of thoughts and feelings that I feel. And I wrote it this morning whilst I was in a bunch of tears and anger, I guess. But yeah, I want to read it to you guys so you can kind of get inside my head a little bit, to put it that way. But yeah, I'm going to read you this letter that I wrote her today. It says, Nana, I miss you. These last few weeks have been so difficult. I didn't want you to leave me. I miss your smile and personality. I don't want to let you go. I miss you. I still cannot accept you've left me behind and that you've truly gone. You were always so strong. You gave me someone to look up to, and all the fun we had having fish and chips or Chinese round at your flat. All these memories are now flooding back to me all the time. It's intensely now different. You used to send me to the shop to get your groceries for you at the local co-op store. You trusted me to get your bank card and money out of the cash machine and watching some horror films. I wish you could still be here and give me that cuddle, and I'm not going to lie, I do feel really tearful, thinking you're not here to give me advice and telling me that you love me. I'm very lucky you're my nan. The inner child of me selfishly wishes I could bring you back for just one more day. But I know you're in a better place now, peaceful place, with my granddad. I wish you could see how much things have changed for me. I wish I could phone you again and tell you all my good news, but I can't because you've left me here behind. It's so emotional missing you. Everything feels like a dream, like it's still not real. It's just like you've gone on another holiday, but I know you're still around in spirit. Nana, I miss you. This is heart wrenching, knowing I have to adjust to this life without you being around. I miss you and feel like lonely, having to adjust. Then you always made me smile and laugh every time I saw you. You're always a strong woman in my life. I wish I could have stayed here with you for a little bit longer. Things are going to be busy for me for a while now, but I hope you're watching over me with a smile with Grandad up above. I hope I've made both of you proud. This is so emotional. Writing you this letter, I'm truly heartbroken. Everything's changed. I hope so. I hope so, wife, because my granddad died when I was very, very young. Like, my granddad died when I was 5, so I didn't really get to meet him. But, I just hope that both of them are up there being proud of me, I guess. And it's just absolute shocking. And I just wish I could turn the clock back and do more stuff for her. I just wish that she could see how much she was thought of, and I just wish she would understand the emotions that have come into my head. And yeah, maybe Brittany, I don't know, maybe I may put it into some form of book or some form of memory box, I don't know. But this is so hard, guys. I didn't know if I was going to do it, to be honest with you. I didn't know if I was going to go live, but see, guys, this is the raw side of autism that you don't get to see much of, guys. This is behind the camera. This is a true heartbreaking situation you're seeing. I can't. It's too late for that, Joe. I can't tuck it in with her because her coffin. I believe her coffin's already been closed, so I can't. I'll have to put it on top of the coffin if anything, and it can go with the on top of her coffin tomorrow. But yeah, I think her coffin's been closed by now. So you know, but yeah, I may take it with me tomorrow. I don't know. Thank you, Brad. I love you too, and Jen, I love you too. It's just I want to show the real effects of autism and grief, and as much as this day is sucking, I wish it'd be over with already, but today's not going to change. Tomorrow's not going to change anything. She's still gone. And hi, Janette. How you doing? I just wanted to do something in tribute to my nan before I explode tomorrow. And I think tomorrow is going to be the most hardest, realist day that I'm going to face. Goldie, if that's you said to me the other day that you didn't want to be modded here anymore. So if that can someone check if that's the real Goldie channel in my chat right now, because the other Goldie told me she got her wrench removed, and yeah, so if that is a real Goldie, I want someone just to check that channel out for me, please. I'm sorry, Janette. I hope you're doing okay on this Mother's Day of all days. I know it must be intensely hard for you. Connie, I have done a couple of streams already about grief, Connie, but I deleted one of them because I just got trolled comments. I didn't want to have troll comments, so I decided to delete one stream. But I have done another stream which is still up. Hi SJ, how are you? I just wanted to come live and talk to someone because I feel like I'm going absolute bonkers. I know. Janette Bates, I know that she can probably listen to me or whatnot, but I just feel so lost, and I hope she has heard it. I hope that up there she's listening to everything. Goldie, if that is really you, then I'm shocked that you're still here, to be honest. As I know, a lot of people have left the channel for obvious reasons, whatever, but I'm not going to go into it, but that's that on top of everything else is just really, I've just about had enough recently with everything that's been going on. Hey, Samantha Moss-McDowell. Hey, Jess and Barrett. This is just a stream talking about my nan and the fact that her funeral is tomorrow, and I just feel really lost. And hey, Mel, good to see you. I just feel really lost and lonely, and I didn't know how many people to expect in this stream after everything that's happened as of recently, but I just want to speak on something and not feel so lonely, and hopefully you guys understand why I went live, and kind of I just needed a platform to talk and something to do, because I think we carry on. Yeah, I know, Janette, it's difficult, and losing my nan so sudden, it's just kind of took over everything. And I just wanted to kind of, I guess, not vent, but kind of just have somewhere where I could just talk and not feel restricted. And okay, Team Brittany, see you later. Okay, Brad, see you later. I'll take care. But yeah, I just want to talk and kind of get my emotions out, because I've been feeling like shit all day, and I know tomorrow is going to be even more worse. But I want to kind of prep myself and talk to you guys and talk it through, and have a safe channel to, on my platform, try to make the best of what I've got. And I no, it's okay, Goldie. If it is you, I believe you. I just, I'm just surprised that you're still supporting me, but that's all. That's fine. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I have made mistakes. I know I've made massive mistakes recently, and I'm paying the consequences for it. And I understand, I've lost people because of it, but it's fine. It is what it is. But on top of that, losing my nan, it's just so much overwhelming emotion, and I've had to try and push this down for quite a long time and put a brave face on and mask a lot of it. And I've had to appear tough and try and put a happy smile on everything. At SJ, it's 12 noon UK time tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow you may or may not see me on social media at all. If I am on, it'll probably be around now. If I am on tomorrow, yeah, I'm trying my best to get on with my channel, and I'm just hoping that go through this loss and pain, I've suffered enough. I've suffered enough emotion. I've suffered enough pain to last me a freaking lifetime at this point. I hope to God I don't have to go through anything like this ever again. It's been the most hardest smack in the face I've had for quite a long time. It feels like I've not even been punished by my trolls. I've now been punished by losing my nan. So, it's fine, Goldie. It's oh, I'm sorry, Lemmy. My thoughts and prayers are with you, my friend. I'm sorry. Thank you, wife. I appreciate that. I just don't want to feel alone. And today and tomorrow, I know are going to be the hardest 48 hours of my life. I thank you, Barrett. I appreciate the thought. I've just, this is the hardest death that I've dealt with in quite a long time. I know my grand's was bad, but now losing my nan, it's just, there's being strong and acting strong, brother. That's the problem. There's the appearing to be woohoo for everyone else, and then the timid little Gemma that is not coping. The Gemma that's had to put a hey, lunatic froggy, good to see you, my sis. How you doing? I just, this is the hardest death. It's really given me a big smack in the face. It's made me think about life, new perspective. Hey, Minx Laura, I know I'm trying to be careful what I say, because obviously I know, Laura, you've lost your mum and stuff. So, I'm trying to be careful with my words here, but this has really, really taught me a valuable perspective. It's taught me to be careful with life. It's taught me to look at life in a new way. It's taught me a way to try and understand that life is short and you have to get on with it, and that life just can really teach you a karma smack in the arse lesson. I think me losing my nan has made me think, oh shit, Gemma, come on, you've really got to change things and get to grips with it. And I think this has really taught me a way to go, time is not on my side, and it's something that I'm gonna have to really work at, and make sure I use it for the best advantage. And yeah, grief is horrible, Laura. I'm trying not to cry again, but this has really, really set me back somewhat. And knowing that my nan was so special to me, and the fact that she was like the authority figure, and it's just hard knowing that both my grandparents and in the space of like 8 years have both gone, and I'm in my mid 30s having to yeah, wife, I will look him up after this stream probably, but I'm kind of still getting my head around the whole grief thing and the whole cremation thing, and trying to be positive for my family tomorrow. They're going to need me more than ever tomorrow. I've got no choice but to be strong, Laura. I've got no choice. I have to. I can't sit here and let me be upset, because then it affects them, and like tomorrow I'm gonna have to mask like fuck to not appear upset. I'm gonna have to try and hold it together tomorrow during the cremation, and then probably grieve at home in private, because my family need me tomorrow. They're gonna need me to be on side and be supportive, and they're gonna need me to help out. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to just be the Gemma that's woohoo, because they expect me to be happy, happy, happy tomorrow. So it's going to be hard for me to be my true self tomorrow, when I'm going to have to mask it all day and most of the evening until I can get home, and then that's probably where you'll see me melt down again, because it's going to be a case of I'm going to have to hold all my emotions in until when I get home. And I've shed some tears today. I'm not going to lie, I have. I've already cried a few times, but tomorrow she's going to be another day. And yes, wife, I do think I have to be strong, because my family expect it. It's a given. They expect me to be like, a lot of my family call me the agony aunt. They come to me for advice. They ask my opinion on things, and I'm always expected to give the 100% fact answer, and they expect me to be the Gemma that has a reason and logic and order to everything. And right now I don't have any order. I don't have any structure, because it doesn't freaking exist, because my brain isn't functioning properly. My brain is working on a ski whiffed version of myself right now. And I do feel intensely lonely right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's hey, Michigan Outpost, good to see you. How you doing? I feel intensely lost. I feel hurt. I feel like this loss shouldn't happen. And no, yeah, I know, wife, but I have to put the mask on sometimes, and it's just the mask that everyone expects me to have, because it's like, well, because you're autistic and because you're so functioning, you can cope, Gemma, and because you're autistic, you should be able to cope, and and everyone expects me to be this woohoo Gemma that doesn't get triggered or doesn't get upset or appears like she doesn't give a fuck, and I do, and it's ridiculous. And it's the fact I've had to mask this for the last 6 weeks. And Joe knows, Two Stupid Pickles knows how much I've masked with him my thoughts and my feelings, because I've had to act a certain way for my family, and I've had to try and keep my emotions in check so that I don't upset people. And it's been the most hardest 6 weeks of my freaking life. I've had to try and keep a lid on it. It's like I have like a jar, and then I've had to push that lid and push that lid and push that lid down, because I feel like I'm not being able to say anything. And every time I have mentioned it on here, I've got trolled to shit for it. So it's either I don't say anything and I mask it, or I open that jar and let it out a little bit, and then I end up getting trolled. So it's either I don't say nothing, or I do say something, and then I still get smacked back for it anyway. So it's difficult either way, because either I say something or I say nothing. So it's been the hardest 6 weeks of my life. I'm not gonna lie. I found it. Yes, I am, which is why you'll see me the way I am now, because I am tired. I'm emotional. I'm low. I'm stressed. I'm slightly depressed. I'm go through multiple freaking emotions, trying to think of things off the top of my freaking head, to I'm trying my best to keep on top of everything. My brain is going, no, Gemma, come on, smile, keep a lid on it, keep it together, don't upset people. Like my inner brain's like, yeah, you're upset, Gemma, yeah, you're not all right, but mask it and push it down and suffocate it. And it's horrible because I can't do this anymore. I can't keep hiding my emotions. Hey, Modmo Diesel, good to see you. Joe knows, aka Two Super Pickles, in the chat. He knows how much I've vented at him and texted him and gone, oh my god, brother, what the hell am I doing? Fuck. And I've been panicking with him and kind of been like, this sucks, and why has this happened, and and it's been really hard to get used to it, and and I really had to look deep inside myself and find out the core reason why I'm getting so upset. And hello, Maniac, good to see you. I've had a lot of different stages to my grief. I've had where I'm all right and I'm smiley and I'm able to talk about it, and there's been times where I've lost it and then I'm all right again, and there's times where I've kept it together and I've been all right, and then I've had days where I've been angry and I've sworn and, writing these letters and, trying to keep a piece of me with her. And, it's just been intensely difficult these last 6 weeks, guys. You have no idea how much I've masked on my streams, on my videos. I've had to mask so heavily that you guys haven't guessed how much I'm hurting. And that's for a cool reason, to protect you and as well as myself. And I've had to mask it so that you guys don't get upset, because the last thing I want to be doing is triggering any of you guys, upsetting any deep emotions. And I know some of you have like PTSD and other problems, and I don't want to trigger anybody, and certainly not people who have been in the military and other things that could trigger off combat stress and stuff like that. So I'm very careful not to show much emotion on my streams, because I don't want to, cause an emotional row. I don't want to cause anyone to be triggered at home by themselves, because I don't want to be like this on my own. And imagine how much I've had to mask it to be careful what I say with you guys on here, because, I don't want to trigger anybody. I know people like Two Super Pickles who's been in the military, and other people who have gone into nursing and other places, and I don't want to upset you guys. I want you guys to feel safe, and this is just a side of autism that you don't really get to see. I'm not exhausted, but I'm drained. That's what I'd say. I'm drained. I'm not exhausted, but I'm drained. I'm getting to the point where the final push of my emotions is coming out, which will be tomorrow. I think the sooner that's done, and the sooner I can start getting back to routine and doing things that were, and hopefully have some form of peace and start of closure. Tomorrow, I guess, will be the start of my closure and the realization of that she's gone. That is the final send off for her tomorrow, and I think that'd be the best way of me finally getting answers. And it is what it is. She's gone. The funeral's going to be done, and I just have to grin and bear it, I guess. And wow. I've ranted at you guys for nearly 40 minutes. Jesus Christ. I literally, this is the best way for me as a form of therapy, I guess, to get my thoughts out rather than going to someone who's a professional or whatnot. But this is kind of my platform of talking it out, reasoning it out, and try to get my thoughts and feelings out in a way that isn't so too emotional or too overstimulating, too overwhelming for you guys as well as myself. And I'm trying my best to function, whether that's successfully or not, probably not. But I am masking a lot of emotions, a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings, a lot of bitterness, which is selfish on my part, I guess. But I just want to come on and talk about it, see it through, reason it through, and kind of let you guys know if I do disappear tomorrow, it's not because I'm not wanting to talk to you guys. It may be because I'm emotional, or you may see me react in a different way. But yeah, tomorrow is going to be the most hardest day of my life. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow's going to be the real big final smack in the face, which is it's over, it's done, and there's no going back. And whatever I think, it doesn't really matter. So, hey Dan, love you too. Tomorrow obviously will be the final goodbye, I guess. Thank you, Dan, for sharing me out. Whether people want to see me cry or not is a different issue. But yeah, I just wanted to, hey, this is King, long time no see. How are you? This is probably not a great stream for you to be in, Lizard King, to be fair, but I'm going through a lot of grief and a lot of pain right now. And for those of you that don't know, my nan passed away 6 weeks ago tomorrow, and tomorrow will be her funeral. So it's been a hard 6 weeks. I'm not gonna lie, it's been one of those 6 week periods where I've really not been myself, and that's why you've probably not seen a lot of videos from me, because I've kind of been backstage doing stuff and not really been people facing, as it were. And then obviously some of the trolling that I've been getting as well, which has been horrendous. But yeah, that's kind of why I've not been around as active on my channel in the last little while. But I'm trying to get back onto track with doing the content and what is normal to me, I guess. No, I'm not okay, Dan. Read the title. Dan, read the title of the stream, then you'll get it. No, I'm not all right. It's a simple answer to your question. No. Yeah, so that's I'm not in a great mindset, Dan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very much struggling. Yeah, it is what it is, Lizard King. One of the days, no, I can't change it. Whatever I say is not going to bring her back. I can't stop her from passing. So it's happened. She's gone. Her body and spirit are no longer here. But it is. It's okay, Dan. I have to get back to some reality, don't I? I have to get back to my channel. I need to get back to content because I've been letting my channel slide a little bit. And I need to get back into work frame mindset, because if I don't, I'm going to be feeling really, really useless if I don't start working back on my channel again. So I'm going to start working back on the content. I've got a few ideas coming up with regards to content. But yeah, I just wanted to come live and talk about it and kind of show you the raw state of how I am right now. It's not great. My mindset is not in the most greatest of places. Oh no, am I buffering, guys? Let me know. Am I buffering? I hope not. Let me check on my phone. Hold on, I've got YouTube on my phone. Hold on. Oh look. Let me check on my end. Hold on. Let me check my end. For my channel. Hold on. Am I buffering? Hold on. No, Dan is fine on my end. I just checked on my end of stuff, and yeah. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this stream up. I just wanted to kind of get my thoughts and feelings out and try and process a lot of stuff. Hello, Becky Staffy. Good to see you. Long time no see. It's okay, Becky. I appreciate you. No worries. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I'm gonna go and chat to somebody behind the scenes. And yeah, guys, take care of yourselves. Much love. Bye, guys.